it's slime time. Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then a big welcome to you. This week we are going to be doing yet another one of my $100 Brutally Honest Slime Shop reviews. Today we will be featuring dope slimes. Of course, before we get into the video, there's just a couple disclaimers I need to get out of the way. The first thing is that I pay for all of these slimes with my own money that I make off of YouTube. The second thing is that I started up a brand new YouTube account at Julia Catherine, where I will be documenting different aspects of my life other than just slime. And the third thing is I include shipping in the overall price, so if these slimes add up to less than $100, that is why. Also, I did my nails. I don't think they look that horrible, but they also don't look that great, so let's just get into the review. So they've been lost for a while now, but I still cannot find my handy dandy scissors, so we just have these. Ooh! Uh-oh. Oh no, looks like we had a little bit of spillage in here. Okay, so it doesn't look like any of the actual slime spilled. It just looks like a little extra exploded in the box, which is completely fine. So, as you can see, he stores all of his slimes in these plastic screw-top lid containers with an opaque white top. On the top, they just have their Dope Slimes logo. And then on the bottom, they just have their labels. Right here, I have Marshmallow Twist. I'd also like to mention that I like how the marshmallow part is split in between 3 different colors. I don't know. It's just a nice little detail I'd like to note. So, I'm starting off with this slime because this slime caught my eye right from the beginning. I mean, look at how stunning this gradient is. Alright, so first off, I'd just like to say that this slime is like addictively thick, and ooh, look at this little like charm in here. That's cute. It's so thick, smooth, creamy, soft, and squishable. It is amazing. Loving this. Like, look at this. It also kind of reminds me of like a cotton candy scent, maybe like Cotton Candy Tricks yogurt. This texture is addicting. I would highly, 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 highly recommend getting this slime. It's also very stretchy, which is impressive for how thick and creamy the slime is. So overall, I'm gonna give this slime a 10 out of 10. Up next, we have Cherry Lemonade Pop Rocks. Ooh, look at that, just like beautiful like glaze on top. Okay, we're gonna have to scoop this out of here. That just came out so easily. All right, so first up, we just have this little like lemon looking thing in here. It kind of feels like a mix in between like rubber and craft foam. I do have a little bit of an issue with this slime getting stuck like on my hands like this, but it's not necessarily sticky, but that might be because my hands are very rough and coarse because I have a lot of calluses because I'm a gymnast. Sure, you haven't heard that one before. That's probably my fault over theirs, so I'm not really gonna penalize them for that. I'm just gonna comment on it. But the first thing I'd like to say is the color. This color is so pretty. It is like this crimson red, and it's stunning. There's also little lemon like Fimo slices in there. Those are so adorable. And there's a bunch of these little like plastic beads in here to make it crunchy. So when you stretch the slime, it isn't super crunchy, but when you stretch it like this and then swirl it, oh, that's when the magic happens. So the slime smells a lot like cherries, and it's really nice. I honestly don't love the scent of cherries typically because it just reminds me of like Tylenol, but I do like this scent. So overall, I'm gonna give this slime a 10 out of 10. Okay, up next we have Blueberry Donut DIY. So inside of this little like carton here, we just have the little donut. This is so cute, holy moly. And they put the little paper around it to make it look so realistic. You know what? I'm honestly in love with the details here. And also in this little baggie right here, we just have little blueberries, and they feel like they are hard plastic. These blueberries are so adorable and strangely realistic. All right, so a couple comments after mixing the donut in. One, the donut was a little bit hard to mix in. It wasn't as soft as I thought it would be, but I do understand that it was sitting in the box way longer than it was supposed to be. I mean, I left it in there for an extra month, so like I'm not gonna penalize them at all for that. That's just like an observation I made, but there's no problem with it because I understand why it happened. We kind of have this like fluffy butter slime. It's honestly so addicting to play with. So it's super smooth, creamy, soft, and very thick, but it's also very like airy and bubbly after I mixed it all together like that. Also, those little blueberries from the beginning, they stay in there perfectly. And the slime has a very, very light scent of, I think it's blueberry. I'm not gonna lie, I do wish the scent was a little bit heavier in the slime just so I could really get the vibes from it, but I do love everything else about this slime. And obviously, scent is a personal preference. You might like a heavy scent while I don't. So overall, I'm gonna give this slime a 9.8 out of 10. The only reason why I'm taking off is because of the scent. I do wish it was a little bit stronger. Next, we have Tropical Twist. Not gonna take anything off for this, but I'm just mentioning it. Man, do I hate that that label is not centered. Actually, can I fix it? Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go, all better. So sitting at the top of the slime, we just have this cute little hard plastic pineapple. The scent of this thing is amazing. I feel like I'm sitting on a lawn chair in Hawaii. Also, this color, even though it's like a pineapple themed slime, I'm getting mango vibes from it. That's not a bad thing though, you know, it's still in that like fruit citrusy category, so it's all good. So a couple comments about this cloud slime. It is really nice. I would say it's very similar to Slime Obsidian's cloud slimes, but I will say that it is definitely a little bit stiffer than his slimes. It doesn't stretch as easily, which means it doesn't drizzle as easily. As you can see, when I go to like drizzle it, it doesn't seem very willing to fall until like later. As long as you don't stretch this slime super fast, it is relatively stretchy and it is super thick and soft. But I will say that the snow fallout is pretty bad with this slime. I mean, it is very thick and doughy, so I do understand where it comes from, but this can get a little bit messy and inconvenient if you're playing with the slime over a rug or a surface that you don't want a bunch of snow on. So I am going to give this slime an 8.5 out of 10. What? My friend just texts me, I feel like a marshmallow. I'm like, how do I respond to that? So before we get into mixing this slime, as you can see, it is a clear base with little black glitters and fishbowl beads inside of it. This clear slime base is really, really nice. There is a really good amount of fishbowl beads in here, not so much that it is like super hard to squeeze and way too thick, but it's also not super thin either. When you stretch it, you still get a beautiful crunch. And I also love those black glitters that are suspended in there. It's just that extra touch of detail that I am obsessed with. And finally, this slime doesn't have a scent. I'm assuming because it's a clear base slime, so I don't think it was really intended to have a scent anyway. So overall, I'm gonna give this slime a 10 out of 10. So up next we have Funnel Cake DIY. This is adorable. We just have the little funnel cake clay sitting in this container. Once again, we just have it sitting in this really cute paper. Oh my gosh, just the detail people. And also, are you guys seeing this? Look at this little like container. So I'm assuming this is like cornstarch or something in here, and you're supposed to like sprinkle it on top to make it look like the powdered sugar. So after mixing this slime together, we have this really nice like tan / peachy skin tone color. I will note that this slime was way thicker than the blueberry donut DIY kit base, but there was less clay to mix into it, so I think it just kind of like leveled itself out. Even though I mixed the clay in here, I would still say that this slime feels more like a slime than like a clay / butter slime. The clay definitely thickened it up a little bit, but it doesn't like spread like a typical butter slime would. So the purpose of the clay in this circumstance was just to like thicken the slime up, but mixing all that clay in there was super satisfying. And you know what? This little detail, ladies and gents, completely like made it for me. It's just super thick, glossy, stretchy, and pokeable. And honestly, I'm not really getting a scent from this slime, and I'm kind of sad. I was super excited to kind of be able to smell that funnel cake or like vanilla bread doughy scent from it, but I'm not getting any scent at all. So overall, I'm going to give this slime like a 20 out of 10 for experience. The experience of being able to mix this all together was fantabuloso, but the missing scent honestly made me kind of sad, and because of that, I'm going to give the overall rating of this slime a 9 out of 10. All right, last but definitely not least, we have banana cream pie. So these Fimo slices, they don't even feel like Fimo slices because they are so much thicker and like they feel like hard plastic almost. They are gorgeous. They look super realistic. All right, so this slime is honestly amazing. We have a bunch of medium-sized white foam beads in here along with a couple larger yellow foam beads, I guess to just like spice things up a little bit. This slime feels like it is a glue all base because it is super thick and creamy. There's the perfect amount of foam beads in here because when you swirl this slime, the bubble pops are absolutely insane. Can we get a replay? And it's not so thick that you can't stretch it, but also sticky enough to hold in all of these foam beads. And the slime smells exactly like Glitter Slimes' Banana Laffy Taffy slime. I'm getting mega nostalgia. So overall, I'm gonna give this slime a 10 out of 10. Alright, so you guys know what time it is. It is extra time. So they gave me all of this as extras, which is insane, and thank you so much. I'm so incredibly grateful. Right here, as you can see, we have all of the prices of the extras here. $36 extra of slimes right here. So right here, I just have a random 5-ounce slime, no label, no nothing, just looks like that. Ooh, get out, stop, that is so nice. Oh my gosh, I'm getting traffic cone vibes from the color of this slime, but ooh, it is so thick and creamy. It feels a lot like the Marshmallow twist slime that I reviewed first. Yeehaw. Ooh, it also smells like orange or like blood orange, very citrusy. Okay, here we are, random 8-ounce slime. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. That is amazing. Oh, it feels like there's like that shave ice stuff in here, and this is a little bit sticky, but that is okay. So it looks like we got it kind of like cleaned up a little bit. But this slime is super thick after you activate it. It is a little bit rippable, but maybe that's because I overactivated the slime, so we won't talk about that. It is very nice for soft sizzles, and it's super thick and squishy. And that black base completely ate up that blue and purple that was in there. This slime is a little bit messy. Even though it's activated, it's still like kind of getting all over my fingers, but you know what? I got it for free, no complaints. It honestly kind of reminds me of like crushed up Oreo bits. All right, last up for the slimes, we just have some dope putty right here. Wow, they just come in these little tins. Look at that. So, wabam, that is my favorite thing to do with these types of putties. I will say that this putty is significantly stretchier than most. I mean, most of the time they're super, super rippable, as long as you don't stretch it too quickly, which is like with most putties, so that is understandable. And also there are these really cute little pink glitters in here and some like iridescent flaky pink glitters. All right, finally, extras. We have a little Dope Slimes wristband. Whew. Inside of this package, we have 2 lollipops, a special coupon code to get putty from their store, a baggie of borax, and then a little mini Dope Slimes business card. I'll be sure to link all of his stuff down below if you want to go check them out. And on the inside, we just have a slime care sheet and another coupon code and just more self-promo. Man, am I so glad I took the time to review them because wow, their slimes are so amazing. I love the detail, creativity, and just like overall thought that is put into every single slime. And the DIY ones are so great. The concept is great and the experience is fantastic. Dope Slimes, I would really like to thank you for this awesome slime package. I am just in love with your brand. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that big red subscribe button down below and the little post notification bell right next to it to get notified every time I post a new video. By doing this, you'll become a member of the hashtag notification squad and one of my timers. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will hope to see you all soon. Goodbye, my friends. Peace and love. Woo!